go out into the big wide universe, I wanted to just start this with just calling you all in. Just for a moment, I'm going to sit here in silence and let the energies of my heart connect with yours. And just as you show up, please say hi. Let us know you are here. Good morning. Good morning. We're just connecting in with a few souls to receive notifications. If you're here early, you're one of the first who felt the call very quickly. Good morning. Good morning. Look at my beautiful orchid out at the moment. Isn't it stunning? I got that one from the orchid show just recently. At the same time, I won the big monster of a pinky, which she doesn't have a name. So maybe we should name her here on Facebook when I put her up before her flowers go. They said to me at the orchid community, I said, oh, what's the name of this one? They went, make it up. I'm like, okay, so we're going to make this up. Good morning. Hello, everyone. So I'm going to ask for your input and feed on what her name should be. So that will be coming up in the next few weeks. Good morning, everyone. Wow, what a bit of a blast day it's been, right? It's only 9:30 in the morning and I have been giggling so much. There's been so much synchronicity with so many women this morning that I've been connecting in with. It's just incredible. And I'm having a little bit of a giggle to myself about it all because the last 2 days, the last 24 hours, right, I have been going through this major wobble and I'm sitting there and on Sunday, it kind of started on Sunday, and I just want to share this because everyone has, and this is the synchronicity, right, is everybody's going through this. So I want you to resonate with what resonates, leave the rest, but I want you to know that you're not fucking alone, okay? There are other people like you and me and all the others doing this every single day, every single week on some level, right? I've just had a wobble and I just wanted to share with you on Sunday. This is how fast you can manifest when you really tuned into your body, you're tuned into your environment, and you're tuned in entirely to your aura, right? Which is your human design type. When you understand it at its core and you are tuned in, you can manifest like that. I guarantee it. I've seen it happen and I've done it for myself. So yes, on Sunday, I was in a bit of a funk. It was kind of like was trying to prepare for the week. You know, as you do as a business owner, you sit there and you go, right, what have I got on this week? I was doing this. And I started to look at my week and I started to get a little bit overwhelmed, right? We all do this. Then I put myself into a bit of a state with Then I just decided yesterday I was going to let it all fucking go. So I gave myself permission to spend 2 hours on the lounge yesterday, binge watching on Netflix. I've woken up this morning because on Sunday, and this is where I'm going, on Sunday, I kind of had in my head after looking at what I was doing for the week, kind of went to myself, right, universe, show me how I can make $1,000 this week, because that's what I needed. By the time I'd sorted everything out, it was like, right, this is what I actually need. All is well. I don't know I can manifest it fast. I was trusting, right? So this is the big thing, right? We're going into trusting. October has been nothing but trusting month. And if you have joined me every single month, as every single week, and have been following the solar transits, you will have this same synchronicity that I'm having now, right? So I want you to trust that it'll all work out in your favor, right? And this is where I was going yesterday. I was like, it's all working out in my favor. I'm laying on the lounge. I'm just going to let it go. Fuck it, right? This morning I have woken up to looking at my Chakra account, right? Because that's where my CRM is. And lo and behold, and I'll put it in the comments, right? I've earned $1,000 already. It's only Tuesday and I'm still giggling about it, right? It's only Tuesday, so in jest, and I'm putting it out to the universe again because I've already asked it once, but I want to make it a throat manifestation, right? We've all got a block in our chakras in some way. This week, it's all about the root chakra. It's really sensing that pressure. I want to go there today with this session, but it's all working out in my favor. I woke up this morning to $1,000 in my Katra sales, and I'm like, of course, universe, thank you so much. And I've been in giggles, right? The two things that I did over the weekend, I want to share with you, because this week we are talking about our gate of values, right? This week is our gate of values, and it's all about that nurturing, right? It's a tribal gate, which means it's about community, right? And it's deeply connected to nurturing and caring for others. It is instinctual and reflexive, right? So it often leads individuals to take care of others, right? And sometimes to the detriment where they shouldn't even be caring for them. That is a challenge. I was doing it for a long time. I've learnt that lesson. I don't have gate 50. Please let me know in the comments if you do have gate 50. Gate 50 is coming out of this one here on this side. And as you can see, my son has it here. This is his chart. So he has it going, no, that's my husband's chart, not my son's, sorry. So he has it going from this little pointy part across, and he's got the entire channel, but we're only looking at that red piece. So if you have gate 50 today, let me know. Good morning, ladies. Geez, we've got everyone on here now. It's going on to my little story. All right, so I want you to have a look on your chart. Let me know what your aura type is. Are you a manifesting generator? We're going to pull some cards on that. And have a look at gate 50 if you have it. This is the gate of values. I do not have it. Okay, so I don't feel this energy until it comes through me this week. If you have it, right, it's a consistent energy to you all the time, subconsciously or consciously, it doesn't matter. But this is all where you have certain boundaries and certain rules with your values, right? I teach these women that I'm working with to honor their values, right? Because our values is what keeps us in integrity. So when you're looking at your values, and we're going through this, ladies, inside Intuitive CEO this week, right, is our values, right? Have we been caring for the wrong things for too long, right? We're women. We have been caring for the things for too long, right? So it's now up to us to look at our values this week and just see, are we still guiding the ship in the right direction? Are we still embracing our wisdom, right? Because in the highest expression of this gate, this is someone who will see what is right and what is wrong, because the spleen is all about that, remember? The splenic center is about our environment and alerting us to when something is not right. So in its highest expression of gate 50 here, right, someone who sees the right and wrong and relies on the values for themselves, but also leverages those values to protect others, right? Through gate 50, you are here this week to see the potential in things and are able to use this wisdom and your intuition to identify what laws and rules and values do not serve your community, right? Who is needing to fall away? We have a full moon coming on the 28th, which is 4 days from now, right? Who needs to, it's a full moon, let it go. And yesterday in my story before, we had to let shit go. I had to let it go. I had to go and sit on the lounge for 2 hours and do Netflix. I had to let it go. Right? So I just want you to see here, what are we nurturing in ourselves as a caring for others, right? Because we've got to care for ourselves. Our cup needs to be full before we can share to anybody else, right? And this is where we start to burn out as human beings, because we're doing shit that is not designed for us. If you are in your aura type and you are frustrated, or you are disappointed, or you are angry, or you are bitter about any of your nurturing values, then you're doing it wrong, right? In a sense of that it's not designed for you, right? It's burning you out. So I just really want you to be intentional about this week, looking at where in the community, right, do we need to nurture them a little bit more, but also step away from those who we don't need nurturing anymore, right? And as mothers, I know how hard it is to do that, right? Because when we're shifting phases and they're moving out and away from things, of course, right, we stop doing those things to a degree. So I want to really go in and connect into our root chakra today, because what shifted for me in the manifestation of creating $1,000 in 2 days after asking the universe and letting it go, surrendering to all the shit that I needed to do or worry about more so. When you breathe through your heart, and because your breath is the most powerful force that we have. If we don't have breath, we don't have life, right? Please put a thumbs up if you agree with this, right? Our breath is the connection between source and between the earth. We're just the humanness in between. We breathe it in, we breathe the light in from everywhere into our body, into our cells. Now, when we're looking at the root chakra, if you were to intentionally breathe into your root chakra right this moment, if you were to just close your eyes, and please, if you are driving, do not, but if you could just close your eyes for a moment and tune into your coccyx, into your spine, and just sense and feel if you're feeling any tingling, any sensations. If not, that's okay too. But I want you to now breathe up from your root chakra towards your heart as if you were blowing up a balloon. And if you can blow the balloon up, then the energy is flowing. If it kind of is a struggle and you can't kind of do that when you're tuning in to trying, then there is a block. Right? And this is what happens because the block in our root chakra is so powerful and important when it comes to our values, because if it's blocked, we're thinking with the wrong things. We're thinking about the wrong things. Right? But when the energy is moving, no matter how small it is moving, it is still moving, right? But it doesn't necessarily expand. But if it feels like it's, and your cheeks are puffing and nothing's happening down in that root chakra, then there is a block, right? And it's part of our stability. Our root chakra, right, is part of our stability. It's what grounds us here on earth. It's our family. It's our abundance. So when we're looking at it from the lens of, stability, family, abundance, making things our values, right? Tune into your root chakra, right? And then this week, follow gate 50 through. What do you need to nurture more within yourself? What needs to fill your cup in order for you to, right? And I've already got my weekend planned. My husband's going away. And it was only just like 5 minutes ago, just before this, that my husband's going away for the weekend. So, right, my girlfriend's gone, let's go whale watching. I'm like, yes. And then she's like, let's go to sound healing. I'm like, yes. So guess what I'm doing all weekend? I am going and doing those things that light me up so then I can keep going and doing the things that I need to do. As a generator, that is our life force energy. That's what builds our energy. For my girlfriend, her energy is built differently through her aura, right? It's that openness that she has, that she needs and requires to be able to have her cup filled, right? So let me know in the comments, what is your human design type? Are you a generator, a manifesting generator, a manifester, a projector, a reflector? Let me know in the comments. I know there is always lag. Good morning, good morning. Let me know if you have gate 50. Vicky says that she does. Fran says that she doesn't. Fran keeps getting disappointed every week. No, I don't have that one. I don't have that one. And she sent me a message the other day. She goes, what the hell? She goes, every time you don't have one. And I'm like, I can't help the solar transits. The thing is, though, is when you do have one come, right, you'll notice it. You'll actually get oh, I know what this, and then you'll start to feel the difference, right? So I want to give everyone an energy tip in the breathing aspect that I was talking about. I would love for everybody to spend 5 minutes this week in the sun, doing some sun gazing. Has anyone done sun gazing? Hand up if you have, right? This opens up your pineal gland. This is opening up your third eye, your ajna in your human design chart. If you sit in the sun for 5 minutes and just do that breathing that I explained, with breathing into your heart, breathing the light in your body into your heart, and then as you breathe that cool breath in through your nose and into your heart, right? Push the energy from that root chakra up with warmth from your root chakra up towards your heart and out through your breath, out through that light, right? Because you're excited, getting rid of the things that you don't need, right? You're shifting the energy. What happens is when you breathe light into your body, right? And I was shown this morning because I had a bit of an ache behind my shoulder blade. My intercostals are a little bit sore around my shoulder blade this morning. And when I was ill, I knew how to make the pain go away is breathing through light, right? If you breathe light into the sore patch in your body, I promise it'll go away for a very short time and then it'll come back later. Do it again and it will get longer and longer. What happens is our light is our life force. So I really want you to connect into your breath today, breathing into your heart down, right? So think of our channel as a rubber band. So you want to breathe in the energy into your heart down to your root chakra, then breathing the exhale out through your root chakra up to your heart and back out, right? It's that rubber band effect. You're going to clear the root chakra with every breath. The more you do it, the clearer it will become. The more grounded you will feel, the more abundant you will feel, right? The more certain you will feel, the more kind of everything that you will feel. That's kind of what the message is here, right? So sun gaze, 5 minutes, do those breaths every single day for the next week. I promise your energy will shift significantly. Do the work and it'll pay off. So, and then look at gate 50, okay? So given all of that, we are now going to go into the oracle cards. And I know that there is quite a few of you on here. We are streaming into Alison's YouTube channel, into my Facebook page, Soul Connector, into the Women's Prosperity Network Facebook group, as well as the Sacred You community, who supplies all of this ability for me to stream in. So I'm thankful for that. So thank you if you are joining in from there. Let me know where you actually are joining in from. I want to get my cards. I want to pull 4 cards for each aura type today, and then we'll go into the oracle cards for individuals as we go along. Ooh. So I'm not sure if I do it. I'll flick off the video. I missed stuff. All right. So as we pull a card for each aura type, we've got a manifesting generator, we've got a generator, we have a reflector here. Manigen, no gate 50. I'm getting the cards coming out. Oh, these are nice. Cool. All right, let's go. So if you are a manifestor, manifestors this week with gate 50, right? I want you to look at partnership, right? The partnership of yourself, right? The partnership, this is what I was talking about, is that nurturing, filling up your cup enough that it is serving from the overflow, right? So manifestors, as initiators, gate 50, you may feel a very strong instinct, right? To protect, to partner up, right? With the people involved. But don't burn yourself out in the process. It'll be okay if you do so, but do not burn yourself out in the process, right? So if you are a manifestor, it's time to partner up with who you are, right? Activating that next level of self and really start to activate that root chakra breath up through, because when you spread the light from your root chakra up through your heart and through the entire body, right? Because your breath is light. If you put your breath in your body, it goes into every single cell, every single molecule. When you breathe up your root chakra, you're pushing the abundance out through your heart, through your throat, through your manifestations, right? Things just happen. $1,000 in 2 days. I've got the proof, right? Follow that partnership manifestors. You've just been told, okay? Oh, I've got the giggles today. Generators and money gens. This one is for you this week. Dance. And this is kind of what today feels like. It feels like just one big dance, right? But gate 50 is gonna perhaps you may find yourself this week, generators and manifesting generators, that you are naturally drawn to situations where you can provide care and support, right? And this is where you being asked to dance with the universe, right? A client of mine is trying to decide whether she's still going to work with her horses and coaching, or whether she just wants to get rid of the horse piece, enjoy the pleasure of it now, and have the coaching piece, right? That's her working through that dance of what she's going to do and what's value, right? She's a generator, so she's already feeling drawn to that, right? What she needs to provide herself in is making sure that she's responding rather than avoiding the frustration of it, right? This is the dance of the universe that you're going to have to play this week, manifesting generators and generators, right? That burnout, working with the universe of making sure that these things are right for you. Okay, Shelley's a projector. Good morning. Projectors, this is your card. And that's balance, right? And balance here with gate 50 means that you have a deep understanding of how to care for others. And as the guides to the world, right? You do this very effectively because you just know what needs to be done. However, the balance of waiting for those invitations before taking care of that, whatever it is that you were looking to nurture, will avoid that bitterness that I was talking about earlier when it's not the right thing for you at the right time. So projectors this week, really find that balance of where that invitation lies and how you can support yourself, nurturing yourself, filling your cup up so that the value of you can be expressed from the overflow. It's a beautiful way to look at it, isn't it? Now, for our beautiful reflectors, 1% of the population, innocence. This really feels like a childlike innocence, right? And part of that innocence this week with gate 50 is that you may be mirroring the caring and nurturing aspects of the environment, right? And you'll totally get this, right? Reflectors have an openness about them that they see everything, right? They are mirrors to everything. So caring and nurturing aspects of the environment you need to have a healthy environment, right? Because that's how you fill up your cup. And I know that the beautiful reflectors here already know how to do that, right? So Fran, who's our beautiful reflector, she's going to the rock pool gate to play today because she knows that is her environment that's going to fill up her cup. It's the healthy environment for her that allows her to care for herself, right? This is the innocence, right? It kind of feels like, fuck everybody else. I'm doing what I want to do, right? This is the value. Because when you do that, when you take that stand, and that's a reflection to the environment, it's like, people, stand up and just fucking do it, right? Don't hold off any longer of serving yourself, filling up your own cup, because it's the only place that you can serve from. And I kind of feel like I'm going into a sermon right now, but it just feels like if you are open to receive, right? And you are open to allowing what is coming to you through you, you will find yourself transforming and manifesting in quantum time, right? I just wanted to share that today, and that's through the cards, right? Filling up your own cup, having value for yourself. value, for your own worth. Allow more light into your body. Allow your root chakra to manifest through your body, through your heart, through love, through your throat, through manifestation, through expression. That's where your abundance, that's where your stability comes from. Right? So now we have 8 or 9 or 10 people on. I'm not sure. I'm going to throw these cards back in. And if you are really... So the rules of engagement are, for the oracle cards, please put an emoji, and the emoji today is a 4-leaf clover, because I found this yesterday in my wallet when I was cleaning it out. I had put one in my wallet and I found it. So it's going in my jar, and I found a new one yesterday that's going to go in my wallet. So that is just a little sign from the universe for everybody. 4-leaf clover. A clover, 4-leaf clovers. If you would like a card today, we'll write your name down. Now, while we're waiting for the shuffling of the cards and 4-leaf clovers to come up so I can write people's names down, please tell me the rules of engagement. Have an intention. I have a whole jar of them, Lisa. Currently, there's something like 159 or something in there, plus a 6-leaf clover and a 4-leaf. And anyway, rules of engagement. Please put your 4-leaf clover. Please set an intention. Okay. As an exchange, the 4-leaf clover. Be open to receive your message. I know a lot of you don't come back after you get 1 or 2 messages, right? Because you're not open to receive what you want to hear. And if this message resonates with you, you can connect with me via Messenger. You can click on any of the links in the comments. You can even click on to join my email list, and you will receive a 30-minute reminder every week. My first 4-leaf clover I ever seen was from you. Oh, that's right. I did that little beautiful. Yes, I did. Ah, nice. I remember now. My husband said it wasn't going to work. You'll have to show me a picture of it, Corinna, because he said it wasn't going to work, and I want to prove him wrong, because I like doing that. He was the one who helped me put it all together, so I've got to, do my thing. Let's write his names down. Okay, so I've got tomorrow. Now, as we are doing these cards today, please be very patient with me, because I do not do it in any particular order. I allow Spirit to guide me on who needs to hear their message through their card. Vicky's got 20. Do you want 20 cards today, Vic? Shelley, Julia. All right, now, Lucille. Good morning, Lucille. Now, back. Good morning. And my only so far. Of course she wants 20. All right, I think I've got everyone's name written down for now. All right, let's go. Now, remember, if these messages resonate with you, you can reach out to me. I do have a couple of things coming up. I've got a VIP experience of 3 days and working with me one-on-one, and we spend 2 hours each time just really channeling and really getting clear on what's going on, because I believe that every woman deserves to be wildly successful. All right. Hello. All right, Shelley, these two, I'm never going to say one card anymore, because there's always 2 every week. Just the universe making me giggle every single day. Shelley, these ones are for you this week. First one, this one is healer. We heard this before. That's the message I got. The message I heard, Shelley, is we've heard this before. And you'll keep hearing this until you do something about it. Hence the card. Courage. Right? Until you take the leap. Right? And I find this is the hardest thing to do. Right? Is take the leap of faith into a yes. Right? October is about trusting ourselves. Trusting what fills our cup, what feels right to do, right? We've been going through the spleen for the entire month. Shelley, you're getting the message again. I'm just going to call it out. Today is going to be a sermon day, ladies. Be warned, be very warned. You need to have a fish slap in the face moment today. Okay? Right? And if you don't know what a fish slap face moment is my grandmother slapped my auntie in the face with a fish that she bought that was wrong. She did all the wrong things. Anyway, it's just one of the universe moments going, wake up, hello. So Shelley, you are the healer. Activate it, embody it, start to be her with courage. Take the quantum leap. Because without taking the quantum leap, nothing changes. Remember, I sent an email about a week ago, or we even talked about this here on these live videos, that what got you here will not get you there. So Shelley, what got you here will not get you there. Step into that courage, step into that yes. If you want 3 days with me to do the psychic readings and we map out your business, then you book that in. You have 6 hours with me. Take the courage, say yes to the leap. You won't, what's the word? You won't be disappointed. That's the word, but it was not the word that they were trying to express to me. Let it go. Let that fear go. There we go. Let that fear go. Good morning, Paula. Yes, sure. Oh, Lisa, these ones are for you. 2 again. See, I told you the universe is just playing silly games with me. All right, Lisa, 2 cards. I don't know why I'm laughing until I've tuned in, but anywho, giggle day. Polarity. Go and listen to the Michael Jackson song. It's black, it's white. It's colorful, yeah. That's the words I heard. And it kind of feels like a vibe-raising song. Something that is polarity in your life right now. The second card that came through is showing the possibility of it. Right? The polarity of it means that there is a spectrum of possibility. Right? Raise your standards, raise your vibration, raise your expectations. Reach for the stars, right? You deserve, Lisa, to be wildly successful. Why are you holding yourself back? Why are you not trusting that you can do this? But this is most people's fear, is that they are afraid of stepping over that edge. And I see it so often. And I know how hard it can be. I did it 3 fucking times, 4 times. I still do it now. Right? But at some point, you have to say yes and go. I did tell you it would be a sermon day. But it is said with pure and utter love. Because I know if you just say yes to shifting, your entire world will just be different. Right? The manifestation, I keep harping on it because it's kind of like you need to, and we go back to this beginning of September where we were shown you have to believe it first in order to see it second. You can't, right? You have to believe it first in order to see it second. I was going to say that again, right? Because you can't see it first and then believe it. You have to believe in it first, then it comes. All right, Lisa, thank you. Makes sense. Wonderful. All right. Corinna, this is for you. So Sorry, no, it's a chainsaw, and I didn't realize it was a whippersnipper. Actually, I didn't realize the window was open. I'm very sorry. Hopefully, that's fix the sound. I'll only be here for a short time. So, Corinna, can you still hear me now? Better. I'll only be here for a short time. All right. So, Corinna, this is yours. Sanctuary and celebration. This kind of feels like a very reflective time for you, Corinna. That there is this energy that needs to be, how can I say this? Yeah. The sanctuary piece is going within, spending some time alone. It kind of feels like a very much of a hermit mode where you've just got to take some time out from the goddamn world before you see the celebration, right? That reflective time of what's going on in your world, what's happening for you so you can celebrate it. What people don't realize is that through celebration, that's where you see, and that's where you start to believe, right? Because you're seeing it, you're believing, you're seeing it, you're believing it, you're celebrating it. The universe is saying yes to you all the time, right? We have to celebrate it. But sometimes we do need to go into that sanctuary aspect, right? Into our own self and see from the inside out that celebration of change, of transformation that we've been doing. Just had this with a client on my hot seat this morning. She spent the last 6 months with me and she has gotten so far, right? She's lost her migraines. She's getting sleep back. She's now being asked by the universe not to wake up at 8 a.m., but to wake up at 6 a.m. because her energy is building back up from burnout. So Corinna kind of feels like this, right? That sanctuary of burnout. Just go into that, find the celebration in it. That's the energy that you needed. Good morning, Rosanna. I just have the same noise. Synchronicities. I'm just going to call that one Synchronicities, Corinna, because that's what it feels like. Synchronicity day. Right? We're 4 days out from a full moon. Just let that sink in. All right. Vicky. Rosanna, if you would like a card, please put an emoji of a 4-leaf clover in the comments and set your intention, and I will pull a card around your values and gate 50 this week. Vicky, this one is for you. 2 cards, of course. Now, this woman was working with me last week and asked how long before I am going away, and we said 11 days, which ended up putting her around about the 4th, I think. Is that right? About the 4th? I can't remember. She'll remember. These cards today resonate for the same thing. They keep telling me to get out of your head. And this is why. Because when you get into those things that you don't need to think about, when you get into that mindset of what maybe, what if, I don't know, you block the flow. And this can go for everybody. You block that flow, right? But also you block the prosperity that comes with that flow. Remember, I was talking about the story of me vegging out for 2 hours on Netflix on the lounge and just surrendering to everything and just fucking going with the flow. I don't feel like doing work, right? So I'm just going to lay here and do nothing. Go with that flow, right? Because the prosperity comes. I woke up to $1,000 this morning going, surprise, universe, thank you. Everything is working out for me. I just have to go with the flow. Message for you today, Vicky. Prosperity will come. And this is for everybody. Prosperity will come when you go with the flow. Trust yourself. Trust your inner partnership with your higher self, right? Trust it. And again, I know that's what we fear. We fear that trust of our intuition. This is where our spleen's been coming from. We've been showing every goddamn fucking fear. right? Last week it was about doing things that, different energy. This week is a different energy. Beck. Oh dear. 2 cards. Beck, this is you. You still here, Beck? First one is cycles. Second one is freedom. They're the same color, so they're showing me that this is the crown. And I know that you have an open head center, and about 70% of the population also have an open head center. So we go through these cycles of anxiety. We go through these cycles of thinking about the things that don't matter. And this is the third time this has come up today. So obviously there is a collective energy here of thinking about things that don't matter, feeling a little bit anxious, feeling a little bit fearful about nurturing yourself this week. Right? But when you do, it gives you the freedom to be in your vibrant energy, right? That creates a new cycle, that creates a new pattern, a new wave, right? It's like when you're creating new neuro pathways in your brain, when you're trying to organize yourself, when you've just started a new job and you've got to now fit in getting ready and leaving the house before 7 a.m. after not doing that for months, right? The cycle needs to begin in order for the freedom to take place. And I know you will know exactly what this is about for yourself. But I want you to hear that the cycle needs to be changed, right? Everything has its right time. That's where it's more like that's where the change is. Everything has its divine timing. That's where we're at. Good girl. I love it. That's where we're at. I can just see you going, yep, that's where I am. All right. Paula, this one is for you. Paula, are you still here with us? 2 cards. Passion and abundance. So this is very much, Paula, your soul's purpose, your guiding light, your inner self, that serving from the cup when it's full, right? And when you surrender and do the things that you're not supposed, that your body, your soul, your everything is asking you to do, sitting on the lounge for 2 hours Netflixing, that has given me passion today. That has given me abundance today. And I want you to see this from your own light, Paula. What makes you passionate will light you up, will provide all that you are asking for. Every desire is met, every bill is paid, and every need is met. Can you feel that energy when you tune into that passion? How powerful it comes up from that root chakra into your heart, through your throat to be expressed. Even I could feel it as I was saying it. So, tuning into what fills your cup this week. What gives you value and worth and passion and abundance and lights you up? And we keep building this energy. Do you sense it, Paula? Keep building that energy. I feel like I'm a little choo-choo train, chugga, 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 because I can feel that energy keep coming through you. When you push it up, and when everybody does their sun gazing with the 5 minutes of breathing, promise your entire world will change. You will start to blow that balloon up, and it'll start to spread through the light, through your body, through your cells, your DNA, and it will start to activate new bits and pieces of you that you didn't even know you had or could do. Manifestations are just like that, because your root chakra is linked to the abundance, to the stability of you being here on planet Earth, in your soul purpose, doing your thing. Hello, Kylie. Let me know if you would like a card. I'm asking for 4-leaf clovers today. Julia, this one is for you. Good morning, those who are joining me this so far. If you would like a card, please put down a 4-leaf clover. Now, Julia, this one is for you. The first message that I heard loud and clear is connect to your higher self. When you have done that, the cards will be shown. There we go. Rebirth and receive. The relationship that you have with your higher self is is a reinvention of yourself, right? This is the value. This is serving from your cup. This is serving from the overflow. This is when you receive. It feels so fucking good. When you receive, right? When you are open to receiving that energy, that higher self, when you can embody that next level. Right. And if anyone is interested, Ignite is for that. We have 1 week to go and I'm starting. And then that's the last one from the year. And my prices are going up. So if you are interested in Ignite and igniting your next level self, believing in your power, feeling and receiving and rebirthing, there we go, through the chakra energy, through the power of your DNA, right? Allow her to come out and be shared. Allowed her to be free and wildly successful as you desire. Be open to receiving that. That's your femininity. That's every woman's femininity, is being open to receiving. Sermon done. I love how the guides connect in every week this way, because it just shows how beautiful, powerful that your messages are that you're receiving. And it makes me sad when you stop listening and you stop acting and you stop being aware of what's going on, right? The whole point of the solar transits is to show you the energy of this week, show you the light that you're breathing in from the sun, right? Allow it to fill you up, and then serving from the overflow with what's coming out of you, the belief, the power that you have. We are very powerful people, us women, okay? We are very goddamn powerful. We bring men to their knees. Just step into that power. Just step into a little bit of it. I'm ready. Bring it on, says Julia. Yes. And here we go for the 2 cards and 1 on the floor. Of course. I laugh at this every single time. Lucille, this one is for you. And while I am going to get the card on the floor while I'm waiting. I'm feeling flat today, and I know what gives me passion. I'll be doing that this weekend. Very good. What gate is it this week? Gate 50. Yes, it is. You have it defined. There you go. You already know that's the gate 50 coming through you already. Yeah. So when you have the energy defined, you kind of already know it. It's only just someone to explain it, and then you go, oh, yeah, right, I get it. So that's for you this week. All right, Lucille, thank you so much for joining and staying and sticking with me. Annette, no, it's not too late. All right, let's get into this for you, Lucille. 2 cards and the 1 on the floor. Action. Possibility. And then we have past lives. This feels like, and I think this is where that feminine energy was coming from, and this power, this force, this goddess energy that's being activated within you, Lucille. Know that there is divine timing when it comes to the action, and now is it. If you are being validated, needing the message, right? Now it is time, right? That action card is a yes now. Possibility comes in for you to raise that vibration, raise the standard, embody, right? Because there's 4 disciplines when it comes to embodying yourself. 2 of them are intuition and embodiment, right? I talk about this all the time. Possibility, raise your standards, embody that soulful self that you are becoming, Lucille, with your action. This kind of feels like, this past life cards feels like it's a little distraction that's flowing in through wisdom. So I just wanted to point that out for you, that maybe you've been receiving, seeing, and feeling, because I know I have, a lot of past life stuff that you kind of like, I've been here before and I've done it. I just don't know how, when, or why. That's okay. You could recognize it and go, right, I must have done it at some point, right? They want asking you to release it. It's like, okay, acknowledge it, accept it, go, right, yep, that was me at some point. Okay, done. Thanks, bye. And this will get you into that range of possibility, because once you've activated and released that past life, done. Right? We don't have to. I know a lot of people go into the wounds and stuff, but I personally do not. I don't need to relive that shit. Right? We just need to know how to move on from it. So the past is the past. The future is a possibility. The action is now. There you go. There's your message for your 3 cards. The past is the past, right? The future is the possibility. It's a spectrum of possibilities. What can come at you, the potential. And the action is now. The divine timing, the validation that you are seeing, receiving, hearing is now. Go for it. Trust your intuition. We're in intuition month. Trust it. Do I need to make myself any more clearer? Oh, dear. Giggle Central. All right. Sure thing, Kylie. I shall write you down. Annette, let me know if you would like a card with a 4-leaf clover emoji. Jeez, I have to think about that. All right. So we still have here Jill, Fran, Tamara, Kylie, and Annette. Is that everybody? Making sure that I have everyone written down. I love these cards. They make me giggle so much. Fran, these are for you. Of course, it's always 2 cards. It just makes me laugh. Intuition. And I know that you have been following your intuition. You've been listening to your inner guidance so much more than you ever have. Like, I remember the time you were ignited. You've had so much strength and so much power to do so, and your intuition is very much on point, and you trust it, right? The second card that came from this is what's next for you. Now that you're starting to feel balanced, it's the energy that I'm sort of sensing, is like when you do the things that light you up, when you find the joy, when you find the harmony, that's the balance, right? The harmony of doing this and doing that and all the things is balance, right? So when you start looking at what's next, what's coming, what's 2024 going to look like for me, they're asking you to use your imagination, play with the energy, play with the joy, dance with all that's coming, right? Because that's how you flow, right? Your openness allows you to dance in such a way that it becomes fluid, right? It might feel clunky, and they're kind of showing me you doing some sort of ballroom dancing, right? Where it's a real, there we go, dirty dancing, where she steps on his foot. She's like, oh, sorry, right? She doesn't have the dance down pat yet. There we go. Her intuition is showing her the way to get it down pat, to get the dance right. The imagination comes through that, right? Allow your imagination to keep showing you what is possible, what is available. And that's your message today. Thank you. We'll keep on working on this. Very good. Trust. I know. Trust is the hardest thing to work on, but and I kind of just want to say, trust me. It's the hardest thing to work on, right? And I know it's the hardest thing to work on, right? I have 159 4-leaf clovers in my jar because I trust the universe is just going to show me when I am on track. So far, out of 360 whatever days we are at this point in today, right? October 2024, however many days that is. I know it's not 300, but if we're getting close. The point is that I have 159 plus more, and I know I'll find more. That's almost every day, right? I know that I'm on track. I know that I have wobbles because I had one yesterday. So I didn't find a 4-leaf clover yesterday. Actually, I did find a 4-leaf clover yesterday. I was on track for a wobble. Do you see my point here? Follow your intuition. Trust it. Right? It's going to lead you to gold, to the abundance, to the wealth. You have to believe it first. This has been September. Now we're in October. We have to trust the belief. What belief did you create back in September? You're welcome, Fran. What belief did you create back in September that you're now starting to believe because you're seeing it, because you're following your heart, your soul, the way things forward by following these flows? Tamara DeVos, these are for you. Awareness is that first one. And it kind of feels like this energy that people are feeling right now about not trusting themselves is a frustration, or is a bitterness, or is a disappointment, or is an anger, right? And I get it. It's a rah-rah moment, right? This trust. It's a frustrating moment. Allow yourself to be in it. That's the void. Because when you trust your way through it, you'll come out the other side, as Tamara is now, coming out the other side of her awareness, right? She knows what's coming for her in the next 30 days, 60 days. Right? We've been working on this inside Ignite. And through her awareness, she now has time, right? Because that was her biggest buy-in, was time. She didn't have time for things. Right? She wasn't trusting the divine timing, but we won't go there on that one. But through awareness now, she's getting on track. Right? And her getting out in nature and going outside and feeling the sunshine. Just saying, Tamara, that this is what you need to do this week. Go out, get yourself some fresh air. Breathe the fresh air. And I know you're going away in a few days, a few weeks, a week. Do the nature thing while you were there. Right? Breathe the light into your body from the earth through nature. Throw the awareness into your body through the cells and allow your heart to shine. Allow to know what your next step is going to be. Fill your cup up. Can I tell everyone again? Fill your cup up this week. You cannot serve from an empty cup. You can't serve from a half-filled cup. It just doesn't work. Use your awareness this week, which I think you are already. Just knowing you're on track. That's kind of what I want to say. Jill, this is for you, my love. 2 cards. I can't see any comments anymore. I don't even know if anyone's still here. All right, Jill, these ones is for you, and it's abundance and leadership coming out together. So, Jill, I feel like there's this stepping into. So Jill's just been working with me through Ignite, and reminder to yourself, Jill, that you need to put in your hot seats. Still have some hot seats left. However, Jill has been really, really working on her embodiment piece as part of her 4 disciplines, right? To transform her financial reality. And she has been doing this by stepping into her leadership role, right? So first validation, Jill, leadership. Yes, you're doing it. Like all is well, right? The more you step into it, the more you step into your power, the more you step into your embodiment, the bigger, the brighter, the more magnetic you become, right? You're a generator, so you're quite magnetic, and that's the aura of the generator, is being magnetic, not being open, right? We're just magnetic. We draw people in. It's part of your leadership skills. The second card of abundance, meaning that through your leadership, through your business, through you stepping into that next level of yourself, igniting the flame back again for that leadership energy, abundance comes through bounty and joy of life. Let yourself serve from the overflow once again. right? The leadership comes when you step in, when you look after yourself, when you nurture yourself. The abundance comes from the overflow. So if you needed a bit of validation, there you go. And your reminder to book your hot seats. Thanks, Jill. Oh, dear. All right. Now, I have Annette, Kylie, and Tamara left. If there is anyone else that I have missed or forgotten, please let me know. Otherwise, I will just keep going. Here we go. Annette. Oh, we had wobble of imposter syndrome creep up on Saturday. See you soon, my love. Thank you, Jill. We all have wobbles. See, this is the thing. You're not alone with your wobbles. So if you feel like you're on your own in your wobble, you are not. Right? And if you want a group of women to go through your wobbles with and celebrate and validate and be all part of you and collaborate with you, right? Ignite is the last week to join Ignite is this week. There's $200 off and the prices are going up January 1st. This is the last round for the year. So if you want in, now is your time and reach out to me and I will give you the code. So, Annette, this one is for you. Ability. This is the thing. There are so many possibilities, and I want you to also part of the breathing aspect, and they're wanting me to remind everybody, but the breathing that I taught you just at the beginning of this video, breathe into the possibility of what could come from this, right? Annette, you are a healer. Activate that energy from within you. Your work is healing souls, right? Your work is powerful. I want you to step into that possibility of your next level self. Step into it with innocence, like you are going into the unknown, but you're saying yes, you're ready. And it kind of really feels very, oh, I got to express it, right? I want you to feel that power for yourself. So, Annette, tune into it, tune into that breathing, that root chakra, the sun gazing. Do that for 5 minutes a day for the rest of the week. Come back to me on Tuesday when you join Ignite. Let me know how you went. All right. So I have Kylie and Tamara left. Here we go. Oh, this card keeps coming out. And I think it's because everybody is seeing the possibility in themselves this week. We have those who have been following every single week, listening in, whether you're commenting or not, but you're listening in and you're writing your little notes down and you're listening in and you're listening in, right? You are hearing the message. You are feeling the call to shift, right? Kylie, this one is for you. You're feeling the possibilities, right? Everybody's feeling the possibilities. The collective is shifting so significantly, so fast. Right? There are more light workers out in the planet now than there has ever been. There's almost 1 million a week being activated. Right? There is more light on this earth. We are moving into a new light. So Kylie, activate that possibility. Right? Activate that possibility of what is, what can be, what is possible for me. Right? And this card is the polarity. Know that there is this and there is this. Just there is light, there is dark, there is, a spectrum of possibility. And I know you're getting it because I can feel your energy shifting, right? The spectrum of possibility. Tune into what that possibility is for you and take action on it. Even if it is just the stargazing, the sun gazing for 5 minutes, that's the only action anybody takes this week. It'll be better than no action at all. So, Kylie, are you hearing me on that one? Right? And it feels quite heart releasing when you activate that energy. So Tamara is last on our list today. Tamara Turner, this is for you. Of course, there is 2. I'm not surprised. So when you tune in, and I know you will listen to the whole replay, so when you tune in, feel into your root chakra, whether it's blocked or whether it's not. It doesn't matter either way, because what they want you to know is that when you do this, when you use your imagination, when you challenge yourself to do something over and over again to envision that new reality to create, right? So doing that, breathing from your mula bandha, breathing up from your root chakra, pushing it up through your heart, breathing more in, etc., rubber banding that energy, right? You're creating. And through creation comes prosperity. And I know that we had a chat this week that you are having an amazing fucking time. You're absolutely nailing it. Every woman that has come through Ignite is nailing their shit after. Right? They are getting that shit done. Vicky is seeing again. She is being in the best job of her life. She's just about to go on board a bloody plane in the next couple of days to Thailand. Right? Becky's a fully booked out Reiki healer and is now activating more things in her business. Right? Tamara's worked out the time works for her. I want you to start imagining this week, Tamara, and I know you've been through Ignite, so you know this yourself. You're fucking rocking it. You're doing the things that you said you wanted to do, right? And through imagination, through visualization, through creation comes that prosperity. And I just wanted you to remember that today, right? You have the strength from within to do that. All right. Is there anyone else? Speak now, forever hold your peace. If you are here, please let me know. If I have missed you, send a 4-leaf clover through the comments and I will pull a card. Thank you, everyone. I know that there's still a few of you watching and I appreciate you being here, even if you aren't commenting. Just listening sometimes can be enough. Carol, I can see Carol has asked for a card. So, all right. Carol, this is yours. Right, there's 2 cards. Everyone's been getting 2 cards today because the universe is saying yes to everybody today. And these are your 2 cards, and it's Goddess and Partnership. The first thing that they are saying to me is to tune in to your own divine energy. Partner up with your higher self. Partner up with that next level of soul that you are ready to embody. We've been talking about this all week, all day, right? From a place of when this fills my cup, I can serve from the overflow. Partner up with your higher self, activate your energy, your strength, your ability to do all this work in service that you are here to do, your soul's purpose. Right? We are all here to do the same thing. We are all here as one. Ubuntu reflects this back to me every single day. I am because you are. Right? So when here I am telling you how much of a goddess you fucking are and how much connecting into your higher self that will create a beautiful partnership. Believe it, trust it, take the action that you are guided to take. Right? That's how the energy works. That's how you are flowing. I am because you are. You are because I am. You are here because I am here. I am here because you are here. When you take action, you activate more light onto this planet. You are able to transform your soul and the million others that keep activating every single day. I just wanted to share that with you, Carol, because it kind of feels like you've forgotten that light. All right. So thank you, everyone, for coming today. It's been beautiful. Notice my orchid. She's gorgeous, isn't she? Have a fantastic, wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to go now, and I will see you all same time, same bat channel next week. So much love to you. Bye for now.